What's up, guys? Got a Wi-Fi battle here. This time it's against Xdigitalbeam, and this is the debut of my amazingness. That is the Sun team, featuring Gay V4, who is literally death fodder. But that's okay, because I really don't like using this team, and I don't use it all that often, so whoop-de-friggin' do. I like Rain more. I know that, well, that should be pretty apparent, because I use Rain on pretty much like every OU team, well, OU team, quote-unquote, that I actually make, so yes. Anyway, he goes out to this Starmie thing, and I'm like, alright, so I'll just Fire Blast this thing with Life Orb and Sun. It should still do a pretty decent chunk, and it does, and so I'm like, alright, I don't think this thing can kill me with Surf, because Sun is up and all that fun stuff. So he tricks me instead, and he tricks me Choice Specs, which isn't too bad for me, because, I mean, that, well, I mean, yes, it allows him to predict what I'm going to do a lot easier, obviously, but, I mean, it still allows me to kill his Starmie, so his Starmie is just kind of dead. So he goes into this thing, and I stay in and use Energy Ball, because it looks like a stupid play, but I actually wanted to do at least 2 turns of leftovers damage, so I could switch into something and not have to worry about Sturdy. But unfortunately, it does not work like that, and I have to switch anyway, and he gets up rocks for free. So I go out to Cockroach, because this thing is a cockroach. It is not a frog. It is not a friggin' toad. It's a cockroach, I swear to God. But yes, so he Pain Switch, which I didn't even know it could learn until now. Apparently it's a Gen 4 tutor move or something. And he switches into an Infernape on a Choice Specs Earth Power, which fucking destroys it. Yeah, I wanted to go for Earth Power because I was not about to risk Fire Blast missing, and I know Earth Power is a 2-hit KO on Fortress anyway, and Fire Blast would have brought it down to Sturdy unless it friggin' burned or something. So, yes. He brings in Staraptor. I do not want to take a close combat, so I switch into more or less Death Fodder, and he subs, which I go, what? Sub Staraptor, what? Never, what? So, I Fire Blast. I had no idea I was faster. Apparently, Staraptor's slower than I thought, unless it's a speed tie. I actually can never remember. Like, Gen 4, the speed tiers, Gen 4 and Gen 5, I can never remember the speed tiers in Gen 4 and Gen 5, but whatever. So he Brave Birds me. He's Life Orb and Brave Bird and Sub, which is not something I would run. But with all of that recoil, I'm able to send in Temptress and able to finish him off with a nice Dragon Pulse to the face, and down will go Staraptor. So, yes, I did know that Latias has outsped Staraptor. I'm not that dense. So, in comes in this thingamajig, and I was not about to risk taking in Ice Shard or something of the sort. So I got Fuko to take the predicted Ice move, but he makes a nice prediction and Earthquakes me. And since he predicted that, I'm thinking he's probably choiced. And seeing as he doesn't take any Life Orb recoil, I'm thinking yes, he is choiced. So I go back into Latias, and sure enough, he is choiced because he switches. And in comes the friggin' thingamajig. I forget what it's called. Fortress. There we go. So I sub, and I don't actually have Hidden Power Fire because this is a really, really shitty-ass Latias set that I really do not like at all. Apparently, it's like this really amazing set. It's like Sub, Calm Mind, Recover, Dragon Pulse that everyone was like ranting and raving over for the longest time, and I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know. So, he Gyro Balls me, which I was kind of thinking he had, but I was risking it anyway because, I don't know. But in comes Venusaur, and he Gyro Balls me, and that does a lot because of Chlorophyll, which is very unfortunate, but it's okay because I am a friggin' Venusaur, and I will destroy him. And he knows this, so he switches out to a Celebi. However, I knew this, and I Sleep Powdered, because I always Sleep Powder before Leech Seed. Know why? Because sleep is overpowered, something that I have preached time and time and time again. Sleep is overpowered. It is pretty much a free freeze that you can just basically do whenever the fuck you want. Granted, it doesn't last as long as a freeze, usually, but there you go. That's another day. Sleep is overpowered. So, anyway, he's still sleeping, which is good, and I'm just getting off some hidden powers because I can't actually Leech Seed the thing. And I bring him down to pretty low, and he wakes up, and he is going to Thunder Wave me, which kind of a big deal, because I have chlorophyll, but at the same time, actually, who am I kidding? Yeah, it's totally a big deal. God damn it! Why wouldn't you sleep another turn? It would have slept another turn for me, stupid game. Anyway, he U-turns me, which I kind of saw coming, and I also kind of saw coming that he wouldn't want to stay in. So I pretty much just wanted to sleep whatever, because, yeah, like I said, sleep is overpowered. There's no reason not to do it. So I sleep the incoming fortress, and now that fortress is completely useless. He switches and goes back into Celebi, as I predicted, and knowing that Celebi is still alive, there's no point in going for Leech Seed, so I just Hidden Power Fire, and I do not think this crit mattered, based on how much the first two Hidden Power Fires did. So, yeah, it's either Hidden Power Fire or Ice. I actually don't know. I think it's Fire, but I don't know. So, in comes friggin' Mamoswine, and he uses Icicle Spear, and I'm like, okay, please hit twice. And he actually does hit twice, which allows me to get off another attack, right? Nope. Sorry, I lied. Anyway, so I'm fully paralyzed as whatever. I'm pretty sure I called that in the stream as well, because I always stream. It would have been nice to get off a Mega Drain, but whatever. All in all, I don't think the paralysis mattered too much, because I don't think I would have gotten enough back with Mega Drain or Giga Drain. I can't remember which one's strong. I think it's Giga Drain. So in comes Fortress, and I wanted to Earth Power because I knew he wouldn't want to stay in, because I know he's banded, and I know Earth Power is still a 2-hit KO against Fortress, because I'm Specs, and fucking Heatran is Omega Strength and stuff. So Earth Power takes out the Fortress, and once again, I was not about to risk Fire Blast missing, because that would have been infuriating, even on something that probably couldn't even kill me. So I stay in just to see what he locks himself onto, and I completely forgot I could learn Superpower. So I get destroyed, and I'm like, alright, so whatever, I'm going to send in my last, and that is... who is it again? Is it Pinocchio? Yeah, it is Pinocchio. So I send in Pinocchio, the Shiftry, and I have Chlorophyll, so I just give him a nice Leaf Storm, and that is going to be the game. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the last guy. So, yeah, that was a pretty decent match. Xdigitalbeam. Don't expect to see this team more, because, well, I do use it, just not very often, because I just really don't like it for some reason. It just doesn't play like me. But anyway, yeah, good game, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.